It's just all good.
Good evening.
Hi guys.
Returning from 2 weeks ago, you met Frank, but you haven't left. Obviously, next to him we have the man Paul.
Special guest.
Resident Evil.
Paul, you need to log into your YouTube.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you can't just pick any costume.
Oh, yo, you gotta.
Oh, Mech X2, $5.
$5. There you go, Paul. Go beast on RE3.
Thanks, Michael.
That looks different though. All right, we are live, guys. So we are going to start momentarily.
What's up, Michael? Thanks, Mike.
I'm the floating voice of God. On your right. First special question. He made it. Right, but you're left with.
Oh,
She's actually.
a friend, a current friend.
A current friend.
Well, also a streamer who else?
First costume, choose. You have to choose the original.
What's going on, Punisher? Thank you for watching the stream.
You don't even get all of these options.
So that's what.
That's so.
Yeah. Okay, yes, so for watching, actually, we are changing. Three.
Short.
It's
Yeah,
probably 6
so
years.
game is working. What's up, Imposter Zim? Punisher wrote Star's costume. Choose Imposter says play the original.
Why don't you want to use the original one?
On Retrohead. As I'm speaking or any Is there anything on Restream that does it?
Yay!
It all began as
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
Hey, what's up, Rusty? Welcome back. Michael Ananda, thank you. Coming back, my man. Are you referring to Aldo? I think you understand. You're right. I'm not kidding. Now that the intro's playing, guys, are you noticing happy audio now? Now that
He's here. We almost.
sound is coming and going far away while the game. You press start. No, we're actually using a start. Definitely the mic is. I'm turning up the volume range, yeah. Frank, what happened last week? Are you afraid of me?
And when you say, dude, I'm.
Oh, you know what? In XSplit, it wasn't running from the microphone.
September 28th.
Aldo fixed the audio.
So
He figured it
I
out.
see the the activity when you're talking. Try talking to the mic again.
Aldo's figuring out the activity.
So it should be fine now.
Oh God, can we hear it from here too?
I'm turning it off.
Alright.
We don't need to.
Alright, we should be good now,
It
guys.
sounds
How's it going now, guys?
Okay.
Now we
Gotta
hear
get
you.
out of here.
Yeah, alright.
Cool.
Alright.
Aldo fixed it! Yay! Aldo!
Don't you ever say short people don't do nothing ever again.
Nobody has ever said that.
Yeah, nobody's ever
It's your own insecurity.
But there isn't gonna be any rescue.
Now it's
Get
perfect.
out of here.
Zombies sound like old people in pain.
I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this guy is the same voice as the police chief in Resident Evil 2. Yep. It's the same guy.
Just leave me.
Everyone's gonna die.
Yay, Aldo.
My
I
booster seat.
respect Aldo for fixing it.
Aldo with
Oh,
all
really?
these short jokes on himself. I don't know why.
On himself.
Finally, the snack lord descends.
The snack lord. Oh boy.
How?
What if I said I didn't bring any snacks today, guys? Would you be very disappointed?
Blasphemy.
I mean, he didn't bring much.
Blasphemy.
Alright.
Ooh, more ammo. Jeez, Aldo. Yeah, so let us know how the video quality is. So I switched it up to 480p because what's happening, in case for those who are just jumping in, we're actually running this on Dreamcast. So it is through a VGA box, which is outputting the games at 480p, as opposed to what we were doing before, which is just 360p. So there should be a noticeable jump in quality. The difference, I guess the big drawback here is since it's Resident Evil and you're working with pre-rendered backgrounds, the pre-rendered backgrounds will actually look a little bit worse
Thank you.
in contrast to the polygons that are much sharper now.
I think it looks fantastic.
Again, yeah, I mean it's a trade-off. It's just like you'll see it's washed out. Like you notice how like on the floor it looks like washed out. Again, that's just a little minor thing.
It's
I could barely
Aldo
see it, to
Master
be honest.
Tech.
Aldo, you know snacks?
I know, Michael. So I brought honey buns.
oh. I thought you just said you didn't bring any snacks.
Aldo, did
I
you
only-
just
I only
pick
brought
this up
two.
from Retro Games Plus?
I did last week. So remember we were talking about this last week on the stream. So you know, Paul when he tested out Resident Evil 3, it was on the PS1, but I had Resident Evil 2 on Dreamcast. I had Code Veronica. I always wanted 3, and then as luck would have it, the local retro store, Retro Games Plus, had it.
The day I beat 2,
The day, yeah.
they got it in.
So we went
Fake.
the day after. I scooped it up. I had in-store credit, so I didn't really pay anything for it. It was pretty much free.
You also got a sick Godzilla game.
I did.
Paul,
Oh,
Michael
damn.
wants to know what shirt size do you wear? T-shirt size do you wear?
Who, me? Is
Yeah,
it looking at
Michael
me?
wants to know.
I'm a medium.
He's a medium.
RA3 for D. Yeah, so this is the Dreamcast, which is why in the beginning he was able to pick all the costumes, because all of the costumes, the mercenaries mode is available by default on the Dreamcast
Cheats.
as opposed.
Actually, there's
Well,
a-
you have to
there's
you have
a
to
pretty
keep in
neat-
mind this came
There's a
out
pretty neat feature.
a couple years after the
Yeah.
PlayStation one, so
The
unlike nowadays where everything's paid DLC, they gave you everything from the get-go. Don't you miss those days?
Yeah, already poking. Already poking.
Paul, Christian wants the PS3 fixed.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Christian. Believe it or not, it was on my couch earlier today, and it was in line in the queue of things that I gotta work on. I swear.
So
I'll finish it.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug this on my social medias because
Yeah, I was gonna
we're
post
all
on Instagram.
here.
Picture
So
of everybody.
let's.
Yo, I'll send you guys a picture, you guys in the thumbnail. I think
Yeah,
it
but
came out
you
really
have to
good.
be in the picture too. I'll take a selfie.
Alright, so the controls for switching to the... Whoa! I got Jill on the VMU!
I told you so on the VMU. When you're in the game, it'll actually tell you your condition and your ammo.
That pixel
that's
art
really
is
cool.
so
Can I see?
cool.
Yeah, this was like the best thing about the Dreamcast.
PlayStation sucks.
No!
It's all about the Dreamcast,
So-
baby.
Dreamcast
I'm-
is
Yeah, when I was playing the Berserk game, the little logo was there. It was awesome.
I'm getting really switched up because the buttons are in a different layout than PlayStation. So it's really messing me up real bad because run and action are switched.
you change it?
change your
Yeah.
control type, yeah.
You probably just invert the controls.
If you
Like I don't even know what button to like activate it, and I'm just going back and forth.
There
Okay.
it is.
All
I'll
right.
tell you what it is.
All right.
One of them has auto aim. I'm pretty sure it's
Hi,
Type
Michael.
C.
My name is Paige. Nice to meet you.
So we're tagging 1, 2.
Okay. Now
I also
I'm
like
confused.
that everyone's just saying the lady.
Okay,
We'll call her the
I'll be
lady
the-
from now.
the-
They were calling Frank new guy for
New
like
guy.
New guy,
for like
yeah.
a while.
New
so.
guy
I'm
and the
still,
lady.
I'm still a new guy. So
Some dude online stuffed a Raspberry Pi Zero into a VMU and replaced the screen with the color one, mapped the buttons, and turned it into a tiny emulation station.
Yep.
So my buddy
Okay.
Mark is actually doing one of those right
Oh,
now.
cool.
It's a Raspberry Pi Zero, so it's like that. It's like the size of a VMU. It's like that big. All right, which control pattern do I want? I want
Up to you.
I want X to be status. I want square to be run. This is the one I want.
So square
I want
would be
type
Type
E.
E.
Which is like the PlayStation.
Yeah.
My history with Resident Evil is pretty lengthy. Resident Evil was actually one of the first games I really fell in love with when I was a kid, watching my brother play and then eventually playing myself. Resident Evil 2
Yeah,
was the
it's
first
good.
one I ever watched and played, and then I have played all the numerical ones except I have not finished 3, and I have not finished 7, but all the other ones I have. And then I've done Code Veronica, both the Revelations. So I love Resident Evil. I actually have my water bottle sticker. I don't know if you can see.
Stars.
Well, let's put her on the spot.
And it's-
We're gonna put her on the spot. What does STAR stand for?
Oh no, I'm not doing this.
Ah, rough. Frank, what does stars? Actually, Paul, since you've just been playing Resident Evil 1 and 2, what does stars stand for?
Special Tactical Assault
Close.
Recon Force.
Close.
No, that'd be
Ooh.
STARF.
Starf!
So
Starf!
I'm pretty sure they retconned it for the remake on GameCube. Originally, it was Special Tactics and Rescue Squad.
Oh, I feel
But-
like I should have known that by
But
now.
when they released the remake on GameCube, they did change it slightly, but I forget what it was too. Do you remember?
all I know is that they changed it twice actually.
Really?
Darkside Chronicles of Assault.
Assault. Oh.
Alright, so this is not the controller scheme I wanted, because now I'm even
Apparently,
more
yeah.
confused.
Michael
Well,
said, hello
apparently
Paige,
in
don't be like
Australia they
Frank who
changed it
couldn't
to-
handle the YouTube fame. He needed to lay low.
Oh no! So in case you're not aware, so we're actually doing a dual stream tonight. So we're trying something out where Paige is actually a stream. She does streams on Twitch, so she'll usually
Yeah, very
stream Overwatch, Monster Hunter World, and actually we're multi-broadcasting. So it's broadcasting on her Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/PLASYAN. So
This
you
is the
can,
best
you
I'm
can
gonna
check
get.
it out there. Obviously, we're on YouTube now.
Max said they changed it to service. And Cressy said that's almost fart backwards. Start.
Wow. They changed it to service. So it's Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Is that what it changed to? Interesting. What about in the movies? Since
This
you
is
guys
really
watch, do they
frustrating.
ever say stars in the movies?
Yeah. And the first one, and I think the second one, because Jill is a part of Stars in the second movie.
Cool.
And then beyond that, I don't
B
really
for
remember.
one?
I only
I think I
really
wanted
remember the
to
first
see.
and second one, and then beyond that, I don't. I
Alright,
only
there we
watched
go.
those.
Finally.
They're bad.
That was so
They're bad.
Are
frustrating.
you gonna take a picture? You want me to do
Uh-huh.
it?
Yeah, you know how to do it.
All right. So in this one, with that right there, you can actually use the powder
Oh, and then combine these to create a
Guys,
gun.
look at the camera.
to create a. Oh, it's not.
Social media posts. I gotta put this on Instagram.
These controls are gonna.
They're the same.
Crazy.
They're not, because I changed this to so many different ones, and I don't remember which. Like it's. Why
So,
is
okay. No. So PlayStation.
So
Left trigger would be aim. Right is to shoot. Right. X would be to run. That is your run button. A is to interact with items.
I can't make A interact with items. Well, I can. This one is A interact with items, but I want A interact with items, X to run, B to be your menu, and then triangle to be map. I'm like
Might not be able to get all of them.
Yeah.
What
I
are all the
can't.
different
No,
things?
there
X,
should be
X,
a,
would, X would have to be your status and all that.
So that's really gonna mess me up because every
B
time
is gonna be.
Yeah,
your
that's
run.
just.
this is the
your
closest
switch.
I can get.
You just.
You'll
draw,
get used to it. You just gotta keep
draw
going.
with the trigger and then you just shoot with A. So that's the closest you're gonna get.
Wait, what's the difference between F and C?
F and
I
C.
think R is different. Right trigger. No, it's draw.
Draw a target. Draw a target. Whatever.
Target is auto aim. That's what it means.
Oh.
It auto aims.
And
Should
the
I have
second-
auto aim on or no auto aim? No auto aim.
X37V says, "Hey Paul, looking good, buddy." Punisher
Looking
said,
good.
"In the second film, when
Thank you.
Nemesis attacks the Stars team hiding out in the theater, the Umbrella chick calls them Special Tactics and Rescue Squad. It used to bother me that they messed that up." Frank, did you bring any snacks? Cheetos, maybe?
Unfortunately, I did not. Not this
What a
one.
I didn't know
slacker.
snacks was like a big deal. I would have
What a
brought snacks.
slacker.
Although I got the special drink from
Everyone's talking about snacks.
I got a special drink
This is what they
from
do.
Umbrella themselves. Don't know what it is, but
Maybe
call
we'll
it-
do
I
a
don't know.
CVS run and get snacks for everyone
It's
to
literally
watch.
right next door, yeah.
We probably should do that.
All right.
We just ate buffalo shrimp salad and pizza.
That was very
Good.
good. Very good.
We're about to, play some video games for the next 5 hours. Gotta, eat. All right. I think I finally got my bearings straight, for lack of a better phrase.
With the controls?
Yeah. All right. I'm good to go now.
Have you guys all watching finished this game? Played all of it? What do you think of it? Without too much detail for Paul.
Oh, no, they can write spoilers. We're just not going to say it.
Yeah.
I bleep them out.
Beep.
Best control type.
Oh man, for
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You're good?
All right. Now the game's starting.
Here
Finally.
we go. I
And
heard
like
Chef-
always, Paul does not equip a weapon.
I
I'll be
heard
fine.
Chef Boyar Paul makes some banging burgers.
He got this.
You
Yo.
got this, yeah.
Oh,
I do have to
forgot.
say-
This is Patrick Estes. I'm famous by proxy. Paige, now you know get snacks. You
Oh, what's
look
up, Patrick?
Too skinny. I wish. I wish. I ate my fair share of snacks. Aldo just watched me eat all that food in like 2 minutes.
She ate this gigantic salad in 20 seconds.
And a slice of pizza.
And this, wow. And she wants a honey bun too, so she already claimed it.
Well, there's 2 honey buns, so we'll each have half of a honey bun. Because that's how you share.
Right.
No, you guys could share by each having a honey bun. I'm okay.
What about you?
Snacks aren't my thing on the stream.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's hard to especially something like that. You don't want something sticky when you're using it.
I'm too busy getting lost.
See, usually
not knowing
when
where I
I
am.
snack
Yeah,
in game, I just
warm
throw a handful of snack in my
man,
mouth and
you
then
can
get back to the
actually
game.
push zombies, man.
You can push zombies now.
Michael
It was in the
said, I
demo.
have to go on YouTube because
I don't know if you
I
saw
can't
it.
scroll back on here. Let's see. Okay, I can't do it here. I guess I can.
But as usual, Aldo's gonna give you some advice.
Michael said,
I'm
I
gonna
played
give you
RE3.
godlike
Paul
advice,
is going to run
so you
after
know.
the monster.
godlike
runs after him.
advice.
Yes, the godlike advice.
Oh,
Patrick said, hey Paul, big fan buddy. Nice to see you. Say hi to your friend.
He's got this. He's unequipped. He's
Thanks,
just gonna
Pat.
juke him.
It's unequipped, man.
Unequipped. He's just gonna.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna walk backwards. And
They
I'm
can go
just-
downstairs. Remember, I told
Yeah,
you
they
this.
move
Oh,
faster,
awesome. That's
too.
cool, Retro Heck.
And they can
It's a
run.
great one. I myself
Patch,
have
he's
finished
got
it
this.
countless times, but I'm making an attempt to kill Nemesis. Nice. Yeah, Resident Evil 3, I've only gone halfway through recently, a couple years ago, and then I just didn't return to it because I'm terrible. I do that with a lot of games.
X37V. Patrick Estes.
What's up, Patrick?
What's going on, man? Thank you for coming on. So, he said, hey, Paul, big fan, buddy. Nice to see you. Say hi to your friends for me. Well, hello, Patrick. We actually had another Patrick last week, so Patrick seems to be a good thing with our YouTube streams here. Actually, YouTube and Twitch, we're actually dual streaming at the same time. This is some crazy technological wizardry going on right now.
This is gonna take me so long to get used to.
What?
The buttons are switched. I had them
You can do it.
You can do
You
it.
can do
There
it.
has to be a layout that mimics the PlayStation.
There isn't. I can't believe
There's no way.
Paul, are we going to start again? Please listen to Aldo and use the map.
it. You know
All right,
what?
well, since you guys are on the stream, On the Dreamcast, there has to be a controller layout that mimics the PlayStation 1.
Right?
Where by default, if I remember correctly, square is your run button, X is your interact with items button, Y is your triangle is your inventory, and circle would be to cancel, right? Or to back out of things.
Oh, this zombie that was dead on the ground just got up.
Paul's dead.
Punisher said, if you play on hard, aka normal, and defeat Nemesis all 7 times you encounter him, you will be given the option to have one gun of your choosing, have infinite ammo on next playthrough. That's cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna fight Nemesis every time I encounter him.
I just
Not
run
for
from
that,
him all
just
the time.
because I want
But
to.
see, the problem is when you run from him, he follows you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but even still, like when I was playing it in the beginning, like one of the first encounters in like the garden area.
You guys think I could juke these zombies right here?
Yeah.
no.
I would shoot him and he just nothing.
I tried to run and I keep going into the menu. It's very difficult.
Paige, look kind of nerdy with those glasses. Is that a good thing?
I mean,
I don't know.
we're all playing Resident Evil on a Tuesday night. I'd call all of us nerds.
Isn't nerd a cool thing now, though? Isn't that like the thing has changed where back in the 80s and 90s nerds was uncool, but now everyone is
No, you're hurting.
a nerd or a geek to
Holding
some
her
degree?
abs.
Because I can't... I don't know which
Actually,
button is run.
It's alright, you'll get used to it. You can do it. Get them freeze rounds, Paul.
Oh, isn't it?
Actually, those 2 pins.
The
that you have
freeze
on the
rounds
side of your
were in
Yeah.
the stairwell that led below, right?
I didn't go down there yet.
Where those zombies busted up from.
I should go there.
That's where the
Dude,
freeze
what
rounds
happened?
were.
You already hurting?
You got big
He's,
Dude,
butt.
I
he's blaming it
can't-
on the buttons.
It's
Good.
messing with my head so bad.
Thanks, guys.
I can't figure it out.
Oh, you should have brought them.
I played like the past 2 games and like I never like learned the controls. I just like
Post
muscle
that, I wanna
memoried them.
repost
You know what I mean?
I
You
know,
know what I mean?
just-
You should have brought
Alright.
the knife.
You're overanalyzing. I'm about to whip out the manual for the PS1. Compare it for the manual for the Dreamcast, and you're probably just not able to connect it because they're different colors now.
Leave Paul alone. Oh, look, something shiny.
You want those?
Like ammo.
Those are probably the freeze
Wow,
rounds.
look at that.
still
That like
alive.
really shines.
It really
It's like,
shines.
hey!
Things,
Hey.
things that should not shine in real life, but they're shiny.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great, like if you
Lighter
lost your
oil.
phone in real life, you're just like, where is it?
And it just
It just
blinks.
shines. That'd be great.
Paul, have you mastered the dodging mechanic yet?
He hasn't even mastered the controls yet. So dodging would be a whole other thing.
I keep going into the menu when I want to run. Ooh,
Look
a
at that
shotgun.
shotgun.
But I can't pick it up because I keep hitting the wrong button. It's
You're
bothering
gonna have
me.
no room. Oh, it only takes a. What? Oh, yeah, right. Punisher, all I know about freeze rounds have to be crafted, but they are the most effective against Nemesis.
They
Paul,
are.
be careful of dogs, LOL, from Nicholas.
Oh no, we've gone too far in where the dogs are his bane. Now again, he has to read the manual in the file that tells him the crafting recipes for the gunpowder A and the gunpowder B and all of those, but he has not looked at those yet.
It's fine, I'll figure it out.
See, there it is. He's got this. This is Paul's.
I can barely figure out how to run every time. I
Post
keep
it
going
now.
to the menu.
Post it now.
Cool. I'll repost.
This is the.
Oh, Patrick, thank you for writing me on Facebook. I actually just got the notification. Thank you. Let's see.
Yeah, there it is.
Alright.
Can you send me the picture?
I'm slowly
Yes.
adapting to the Dreamcast.
You can do it.
It has to be this. I think there's some mental thing where you're thinking it's different. Because literally the only thing PlayStation has is 2 extra shoulder buttons. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not giving him the recipe for the freeze rounds.
And he should be reading it, but he's not.
Mike said this is the first title Paul's playing that has acceptable graphics, in my opinion.
Really?
Michael
How?
said, "Paul, please, you don't got this."
Now,
Mac.
clearly the graphics are better, but I wouldn't say they're the first acceptable. They're significantly, noticeably way better.
Yeah.
A lot smoother.
Now again, keep
I
in
just
mind
tried
this
to
is
run. This is bothering me so much.
Aqua Daddy said,
you've
I
gotten
use my
switches.
knife to advantage in the next area by the stairs.
As I said, pick up the.
Mystical. Hi, Mystical Gamer.
Who's the mystical guy?
That's on my Twitch.
Nice.
Have you seen?
Oh, look at that. We have dual chats going on.
Is this a spoiler? I don't remember that in the game.
Honestly, I don't remember that, but that has not happened. No, this is actually the very beginning of the game. So, Paul is literally 5 minutes in. He's just trying to find his bearings and find.
Which I can't.
There's a map
I
over
can't
there.
see from over here. so I
Krusty
wouldn't
and
know.
Dusty said, "What has everyone been playing for the last week? Myself, I played Tactics Formula on Sega Saturn. I had a strangely addictive F1 board game. Once you can figure it out, Japan import."
So me, I've really only had one night to play this week. I did a little bit of Overwatch, and that was it.
I saw you on PS4 for like a hot second.
I was watching a Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
I've been playing Monster Hunter World and Overwatch.
I've been playing Odin Sphere on Vita. I'm like
Oh,
6 hours
got
in,
some
and it's
nerves.
awesome. Like
Oh, yeah,
Odin
it
Sphere is so awesome.
Yeah, Odin Sphere is sick. Anybody in the chat play Odin Sphere at all?
Hey
Oh,
Ryan, what's up?
we got Rax the Great on.
What's up, Rax?
Nobody cares, Aldo, about what? I'm not sure what you're talking about. So you're the Debbie Downer as always. Michael, I am playing Future Cop on PS1. So
Yeah, yo, Future Cop LP2s. Where did all these zombies come from? I have
Hey
no
Dom,
ammo.
what's up?
well, the
Me
city's
too.
overflowing.
I hope they remastered 2. Been waiting on that. But yes, Monster
Well-
Hunter is very addictive.
You did say nobody cares. I'm just responding to that, my dude.
I think I've already sunk 40, 50 hours into it so far.
So I feel like I need to restart because I wasted like 75
too many
pistol
bullets.
bullets
There you can.
trying to figure
You were
out how
trying to get the
You're
layout.
not that far at all, to be honest. So you can restart.
Well,
But while you're doing that, I need to look at the manual for PS1. There has to
Oh,
be.
nice. It's awesome, Punisher.
All right.
It's great.
Sorry for like the 20 minutes of like nonsense.
Game config.
Now it's can I just change? Oh, it's the same thing.
Well, it's the same thing, but now Frank is going to get the manual
Oh.
Frank's getting the manual.
for Resident Evil 2, which is the same thing. And there has to be a layout that matches both.
Those
This
controls.
gamer,
are
my favorite
strong.
is 2 for sure. Yes, and Dom, this is a Dreamcast version.
Yeah, so
wow.
we're actually running this through VGA. So we actually upped the resolution on the YouTube chat. It's 480p as opposed to 360p before. So it should in theory get the full fidelity of what the Dreamcast and VGA can output. So
See, it says run is square, so I keep pressing X to run, and it doesn't do it.
The layout that
well,
does
the
that.
layout doesn't do it.
Well, the layout that does do it, the other buttons don't match up.
So
with
it
what
needs to
wants.
be run, and then OK attack needs to be A. So, but that doesn't exist. So run needs to be square or X,
Mick wants us to get snacks.
and then OK
Already?
needs to be A.
Jeez, man, we just started.
Retro Pick is playing South Park. Nice. I heard that game was good. Stick of Truth.
Well, I mean,
That's not. Is
Oh.
that the
on
new one or the older
PS1,
one?
it's a bit different.
Michael says, Frank, man, you got to talk more. Tell me, what is Paul's playing? How is Paul's playing going? Does he have it? He literally just started, so it's
Yeah.
hard
I can't
to say.
figure out the controls switching from Dreamcast
Well-
because there's no controller set up, and we're in the Resident Evil 2 manual looking at the Resident Evil 2 controllers.
I just don't want to cut anybody off.
And
but,
I'm so mentally in the
Cut us off.
PlayStation
Cut everybody
well,
off.
fine.
that I don't
But,
even know the button patterns on the Dreamcast as much as I love Dreamcast. I just refer to any triangular button pattern as square, triangle, X, and
But
circle.
even on the PS1, there's still a bit of change on that one as well. So, I mean,
So
it-
in order
John
to
says
make
he
this
hates
like,
the controls on this game.
I will love it soon. Just gotta get
think-
into
I
it.
never played
I
any of
think
these on
you have to.
Dreamcast, so I
You gotta
can't
find
relate.
you gotta find a type, and then you just have to stick with it, man. Because
Yeah,
Michael said always
It's
do
just
live streams at
kinda how it's gonna
480p. It looks good.
Thank you.
Oh, really? Okay.
That was Aldo's idea.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to bump it up, but I mean, in reality, for the games we were doing before, it was running at S video, so it would actually still be less than 480p. But I mean, it's really not going to take any more bandwidth, so we could do that going forward.
Now that it's on Dreamcast and we got the Akura box.
Status.
I still need to buy one, man. It
So
looks so good.
Mystical Gamer, did you do Code Veronica on Dreamcast?
This is the one I had when I
not
played
yet.
it.
We haven't gotten that far.
So you can't.
Yeah, I agree, Dom.
You can't run with A and then shoot with X.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
Mentally,
you can do
no,
that.
I can't.
You can.
It's easy because
It's
you
gonna
hold
happen
this
to you.
running and then this to shoot.
Look,
Yeah, but then which one is?
think of it as preparation for the future.
And then to interact with objects.
Why?
it would
Exactly.
be
Actually,
Play
this
any
one would be
other
better.
ones on
Let's try that
Dreamcast?
one. Let's try this one.
This is the only one he's gonna play on Dreamcast.
I mean,
No, doesn't Aldo have Code Veronica for?
I have it on
Dreamcast?
Dreamcast,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Our next
But-
one might be Dreamcast.
Well, you're going. Code Veronica is not in numerical order.
That's
Not.
true.
You have to go to 4 next. So you gotta play it on
No.
what?
Because
Code
but didn't-
Veronica came out before 4.
But it's not in numerical order.
oh, I want to go in chronological order,
Chronological.
Oh, okay.
but I want to do
Fine.
Resident Evil remake like later
Yeah.
because I kind of played
Because
that.
Code
Yeah.
Veronica is actually really important in the story for Claire
Mm-hmm.
and for Chris. And he would be missing out on that.
All right,
Absolutely.
we're gonna try these controls.
Yeah,
Right.
Dom, this is on my friend Retro Gaming Arts YouTube. Check him out.
What's up, Dom?
did I just see hard mode
So
right
Michael says, Paige, I don't want to alarm you, but you're growing Minnie Mouse ears.
It's my buns.
That's her buns.
It all
right.
began as a
Michael, Aldo, how frustrating can running around back and forth be in Code Veronica? That's actually one of the biggest complaints people have about Code Veronica. So Code Veronica, while it changes a lot of things in the formula, obviously it ditches the pre-rendered backgrounds for full 3D everything. The biggest problem is the amount of backtracking. You think of it as like Metroid 1. You're basically,
Bye, Ryan.
you get to a certain point in the game and you have to
Rex.
run all the way back to the beginning. So later, Rex, the great...
See you, man.
Go to sleep at a normal time, dude. Don't go to sleep at 9 in the morning. Get some sleep.
But if you're up later, come back
Or that too,
there?
yeah.
Oh man, he got comboed.
because I can't. Because the buttons are different again. I don't know which one's action this time.
No.
Well, we're gonna have to restart.
Wow, that was a chain, man.
So action is now run and run is action.
A very small change.
But I can't do it because I just played like the 2 of the games.
Imposter, I cannot effing believe they don't have a custom preset. Thanks, Dad. I'm your dad too? Oh wow, get in line. There seems to be a lot of those.
All the
The jab.
Dad.
I want everybody in the chat to tell Paul to get his inner bison and just put it in this controller.
Then we would need it to be a PlayStation controller.
It doesn't
I
matter.
play all fighting games on
Thanks,
PlayStation.
Dom.
With psycho power, you can make this into anything.
With bison
Although
money.
Dom, I actually met at GamerCon when we had our Game Haven booth
Bison
there. You
boots.
weren't able. No, you did. You go?
Oh, at the GamerCon? No, that was you
That
and
was
Matt.
and then Denisha and Matt, right? But yeah, I met him there. He's a really
Okay.
cool dude.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on to the stream. So this is actually, you're watching on Twitch, but we're actually,
He was
Dual-
opening it up, yeah.
yeah, we're dual streaming on YouTube. So I'm not sure if there's any noticeable lag or maybe delay between the two, or if they're playing the exact same moment in time. That I don't know.
Let's see.
But
Alright, I think I can mess with these controls. This is way better.
Let's see. Let's put them together for a second.
Sort of.
oh boy,
Yeah.
YouTube seems to be a little bit behind.
Yeah, YouTube's actually behind, which is surprising. I thought it would be the other way around. Well,
Alright,
Oh boy.
how you guys doing? You guys ready after I just fumbled with the controller for an hour? Or however long that was? You guys ready? Ready for some Resident Evil?
Rack says this game looks so much better on DC. It does,
Dude, you're
I-
so right.
I have to say that I'm a little underwhelmed or maybe disappointed. When they ported Resident Evil 2 to Dreamcast, they did a lot more. So what they did was they had art galleries. You could actually watch every cutscene in the game. And what happened with the cutscenes is on PlayStation, the cutscenes were letterboxed. and they ran at around maybe 15 to 20 frames per second. On the Dreamcast Resident Evil 2, it actually runs at 640 by 480 resolution, and it also runs at a smooth 30 frames per second. And it takes up the entire screen instead of the letterbox. So it's definitely a much more fluid experience. I was kind of expecting this would be the same thing with 3, but with 3 that unfortunately didn't happen. But what the difference is here with the PlayStation is all of the hidden extras, modes, and costumes and all of that are all available from the get-go. The only thing that would not be available would be the infinite ammos and all of that extra stuff.
Should I put the bullet press in the box?
In the box?
The controllers, I swear.
Put it in the box of the ammo maker.
The ammo maker, thank you.
We're going to back up.
Dom, I might be there again this year, but we won't have a booth, so I'll be there solo, which is also cool. We can hang out.
Yes, unfortunately, our LAN center that we worked at, unfortunately, did shut its doors last year, so we cannot have that brand anymore. But I know Paige is one to frequent cons, and she likes to do the whole con events and all of that, so you'll definitely probably run into her there. We want to get rid of the knife.
Yeah, it was an accident.
You didn't even read the instructions. That tells you what to what you need to
good.
combine to make weapons.
Well, like I don't have anything to combine, so like I'll read it later.
See, this is the Paul raison d'etre. We just.
Yeah, you might as well just read it now. Because you plan on taking.
What is the Twitch link? So Imposter Zim, it is actually twitch.tv/PLASYAN. Which actually I'll write it on the chat here.
I wrote it.
You should
Take
put
it out,
that.
though.
Should put that in the description on the YouTube.
Yes, Dom, let me know.
I don't think you can update the description
While
as
it's
it's
doing
going. I don't believe so.
So you can you plan on taking down Nemesis, right?
Absolutely.
You gotta learn how to dodge.
You might as well read this now.
You need. Paul, I think you're using the control configuration as an excuse. Hashtag you don't got this. That's from Michael.
Oh, hashtag I got this.
Hashtag he got
Hashtag
this.
I
I
got this.
agree.
Hold on, so-
He got this.
Well, see, we started that hashtag a while ago, but Paul kept either not listening to me or doing his own thing.
We were gonna make T-shirts out of it and everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
Great.
Buster says, guys, I got a Superboy. Should I get a SD to SNES? If you have a Superboy, yeah, I mean, that would probably be more efficient. I'm not sure how well the Superboy is with sound emulation and all that. Do you happen to have any more, like that little portable thing, Superboy? Do you know how well it runs?
Yeah, it runs fine.
It is fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so this is all I really need right here.
Well, this tells you what you can. So you can even make Magnum bullets. You can make grenade rounds.
So but right now I just made a bunch of pistol bullets, but that's fine because that's the only gun I have.
About the Magnum bullets.
Well, keep in mind you can make shotgun
My
shells.
friend
shotgun
Dom gave
shell.
you a sub.
Thank you.
Nice.
Lots of video game
Thanks,
stuff
Dom.
on my channel.
The whole crew assembled like Voltron.
All right. So actually, since you mentioned that, all right. So we're missing a person from Voltron, but if you were to associate one of us with the lions, right? Which
gosh.
who's the black lion? Who's the blue lion? Who's the yellow? Who's the green? Who's the red? So
I don't know Voltron.
as long as you
I
say
know
that,
Power Rangers.
as long as you say I'm the black lion, I'm Keith, I'm good to go.
Well, don't tell them that.
wait.
Why are you gonna preface it like
Yeah,
that?
you gotta see what they naturally say.
Yeah.
Why you keep? Why you keep?
Get the blazing sword, my dude.
Man, get out of here. I want
Oh,
to
and
What's
so
this stuff? Quick turn.
Paige loves Gundam.
Gundam.
Voltron over Gundam any day. I'm sorry.
Well,
Cancel
okay,
button
to
while
each their own.
retreating.
I'm more of a
That's
Gundam.
fine.
Wait, you
Although
can
I
push
do
enemies
have
away.
some-
Robeasts.
Directional pad, action button, cancel button, run button, trigger L and R.
Michael said,
Wait, so you have
Frank,
to
your
press all
demeanor
of them?
leads me to believe that you own a cat. Are you a cat person?
Who's a cat person?
Frank.
Frank?
Yes, I do.
Whoa! Who just?
Michael said that.
I mean, you had a 50-50 shot, cat or dog.
Yeah,
is what I
Dom
mean.
Gundam.
I do
I
own a
agree.
cat. Yep.
Thank you.
My cat is all
And
black.
Patrick said, tell Aldo I said, what's up? He's the black lion.
Yeah, see? They know what's up.
Wait, so you can press trigger L and R, and you could do a dodge.
Hey, what's up, Patrick O'Brien? What's up, man? Thank you for coming back
for
from
coming
last
back.
week. So we do appreciate it. And thank you for adding me on Facebook the other day.
Right as the button,
I'm happy to know that I am
trigger
interesting enough
direction, and then
to have you added on Facebook. So thank you.
Super interesting.
like, right when you do it, you hit the trigger, and then you just hit an action.
So
and
is
then-
Frank he's Pidge, right? The Green Line, right?
Stop telling them what everyone
Yeah.
is.
We obviously
let-
have Princess Allura, and actually Paul looks like Lance.
What if I want to be the black one?
How do I get out? Which one's canceled?
Yeah, man.
None of them are
Don't
doing
just call
anything.
You want to go?
Do you want to hear
Yeah.
a sad story about my childhood?
How sad.
How sad is it?
So when I was little, and Power Rangers was big, the original one, and we would always play Power Rangers on the playground, right?
Oh my
Absolutely.
So I
wasn't in your childhood,
wanted to
but I
be
did that too.
Kimberly,
I
the
didn't.
Pink Ranger, but my best friend was always her, and I was the Yellow Ranger.
Oh,
And then for Christmas,
Yo,
I got a Yellow Ranger pillow.
that's messed up.
Salt on the wound.
what? Pink Ranger was whack.
Well, a Pink Ranger, everyone loved.
Okay, I will first admit I never got into Power Rangers,
I was so into
which
Power Rangers.
which is so weird because I've been a lifelong like Godzilla kaiju fan, and that's what Power Rangers is.
It was just a rip off
But
of that.
the fact
with
that
the
they
sitcom added.
the fact that they edited it where they're like in an American high school, I just couldn't get into it. With the exception of the Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson.
Everyone loved
She was
her.
cute.
Even now,
Yeah.
she like put her costume on not that long
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
For her age, she is still beautiful.
It was,
She
it was
looks
all
almost
about
the
the
same.
other one.
Though, even as a kid, I did find it pretty funny how every explosion would be like right in front of them somehow. You know, it would hit them,
And they'd flip
jump
with like,
back.
yeah, because there'd be like these little springboards that would shoot them up. Yeah.
All right, we gotta catch up with the chat.
Yes, we
We
do.
got.
Oh,
And I gotta get somewhere in this game other than 5 minutes in.
okay.
Go down now.
But now that I'm set, I'm good. We restarted.
Patrick, no problem. You guys are the best. Having a cute co-host is an added bonus. Aldo's
I know.
so cute.
I was gonna say Frank, but wow.
Yeah, you know.
Okay,
win some, you lose some.
so Buster. Okay, so this is a good question.
Yo, who just ran out of there, by the way?
You'll find that's well. Remember when you did it last time? It was the helicopter guy. That's
yeah,
Brad
yeah.
Vickers. So Buster, did you keep your RE2 safe? Okay, so we're actually playing this on Dreamcast this time around. So Paul had a VGA box with a Dreamcast, and I had Resident Evil 3. So he wanted to give it a shot. So unfortunately, as a result of that, we cannot transfer PlayStation save data. But the Dreamcast version of the game has all of the costumes unlocked. It has the Mercenaries mode unlocked. I forget, what was the particular extra bonus you would get if you had Resident Evil 2 save data on the PlayStation memory card?
Trying to like learn how to dodge.
I don't know.
But I don't know the button combination.
Dodging really works for Nemesis. I wouldn't say so much with the
yeah?
zombies. At least I never really attempted to do it that well.
Not in this situation because it's too small of a hallway.
Yeah,
Whoa, okay, X37V. Whoa, there can only be one Patrick, like Highlander. Alright, so
God.
you guys are going to have to fight it out in the game. I hope you have your swords. Remember, you have to behead him, and then there can be only one.
There could only be one.
The prize. Remember the quickening. You need the quickening. Or you need to feel the quickening.
Dude, quickenings in Final Fantasy 12 were so awesome.
That's a thing in Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
What happens?
It's like a limit break. Oh, it's this like epic thing where
I wonder if it comes from Highlander.
Pretty much. They do like this long string summons.
So basically, the quickening. You've never seen Highlander?
No.
Okay, so
I
it's
love Highlander.
long story short. It is a really good movie. In case none of you have seen it, it's from the mid '80s. It's about these immortals, these people who don't age. They are kind of hidden amongst society. People are not aware of their existence. There is something, I think it's every 300 years. It's called the Game, where all of the immortals in the world gather in one place, and they basically kill each other off. It's like a sport. But what happens is when you kill another immortal, you get his energy siphoned into your body. So it's called the quickening. What happens is you get struck by lightning, and all this lightning stuff happens, and you get more powerful. So the whole point of the game is you're supposed to kill everyone until there's one immortal left, and he is the strongest, basically, being in the universe.
There's something else that pretty much probably
like a lot of other
stole the story. Yeah.
No.
Well, the Highlanders started it. So
Yeah.
Okay, we got chat.
He was right.
Michael, who is taller, Paige or Aldo? And no, don't measure Paige's mini.
We just did this earlier. She's taller than me, so apparently she says that she's 5'5".
and a half.
I could have sworn I was 5'4", 5'5", but she
Definitely.
eclipses me. So
Dang.
apparently my doctor was wrong. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to Doc McStuffin's office and find out for real.
McStuffins. Who is that?
What? You don't know Doc
That's a great-
McStuffins?
No.
Look her up.
That's
Doc,
a
You need a
female?
refund.
Doc McStuffins.
Like,
need a
not doctor.
D-O-C
Doc
McStuffins. See? It's a show on Disney.
Oh, yeah, I definitely don't know what this is. I don't have anyone to watch this.
I have nephews, so
Yeah.
that's why
I don't have anybody.
I know about this.
That's a terrible name for a show.
Why?
Mix-
No. Okay, because you know why it's called McStuffins?
Why?
Because she only takes care of stuffed animals. So that she takes care of her toys when they have like a rip or a boo boo, and she fixes them up. They're stuffies, and she.
I could have used that when I was little. My brother stabbed my favorite doll a million times.
See?
Still got the.
You didn't have the doc.
Chrissy and Dusty, everybody's taller than Aldo.
They are, and
Don't be mean, it's not true.
Not at all. I'm a short guy.
Also, wait, we missed.
Oh, Patrick says, I know Win Chun, Doppelganger, steal yourself. Ha ha ha.
Michael
Wow.
said, Paul, again, you waste ammo like it grows on trees.
Dude, because I'm not trying to waste ammo. I'm trying to get my bearings straight. I can't do it. I'm pressing all different buttons to do stuff.
So are we gonna have to
Like,
switch
I-
this to PlayStation?
Honestly, we might.
Really?
Wow.
I can't get used
It's
to
the
it.
Dreamcast.
Wow.
The best system
Like
alive.
I can't figure out how to get out of it. Like I
You
swear.
just did.
After pressing all 4 buttons 8 times,
Circle.
and now I just go into this menu again when I'm trying to pick it up. I can't like get used to
Listen,
it.
chat. Tell
can't-
him,
Guys, cheer
Shit.
Paul on. He needs
Tell him-
encouragement that he can
tell
do it
him-
and get used to the controls. He can do it.
chat.
Imposter.
Tell him that if he switches to PS1, they'll ride.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys are so used to this nice 480p image, and now he can't even do the controls. Wow. Imposter Zim. I only knew about there could only be one quote from Zack and Miri Makes a Porno. They do say that in the movie? Wow, I totally forgot. All I remember is the Dutch rudder and other stuff. Michael, side note, Paul looks like McLovin.
Oh,
Wow, that's
Nah,
random.
yo.
Really? Wow, okay.
I
No,
don't see
Paul
it.
does not look like McLovin.
Maybe I
I don't
got
see it. At
maybe
all.
the
Patrick.
same.
McLovin doesn't he not have facial hair?
No, he doesn't.
I don't see the resemblance at all. I don't see any glasses.
He
I don't
can
see it either.
crusty and dusty.
Retro Heck, you can do it all night long. Is that okay? That's a quote from The Water Boy, right? That's when
That's the guy with the raspy voice.
no, it's Rob Schneider. He's like,
I
you
love.
can
Everyone hates
do
on Rob
it.
Schneider, but I love Rob Schneider.
You can do it all night long. When they get married at the end, that's
Patrick says he totally doesn't look like McLovin.
he
I
doesn't.
agree.
No, yeah.
Thanks, Pat.
I don't know where
Yeah.
where that came
Oh,
from.
Michael, Paul, my encouragement for you. You don't got this. I think he's got
He
this.
got it. He just needs to get used to the controls. And it'll be
I just,
fun.
I don't know
It'll be
how.
I'm telling you, he's gonna love it.
Practice makes perfect. That's why
This
we
is his second run. You haven't saved yet, right?
No.
Man, I honestly, when I played Nemesis, now mind you, on Dreamcast, this was like over 10 years ago. I don't remember it ever being a huge issue, like the getting
Wait.
used to the controls.
So
That's
with
because you had a break between playing the two.
That's well, yeah, that is. True.
so I haven't played Dreamcast since Shenmue,
I see.
which was like I played Shenmue like kind of at the end of summer.
Mind you, he's playing in front of a stream too, so maybe that might be what's causing
The
it.
pressure.
Well, he just
Oh, so
played-
now he can't handle the
He
YouTube
just played
stuff.
the other one on PlayStation, so it's gonna take him a little time to get accustomed to it because he just played. it.
Also, I literally pretty much I kind of
Hey,
play
Dirt,
a lot of
what's up?
PlayStation.
Well, just think of it as a different game.
I kind of play like a lot of PlayStation. stuff.
Imposter. He played a lot better on PS1. He should play it on PS1.
No.
LMAO. That would break my heart, but if he really feels that he's
No,
like just
I
stuck
can-
in a rut and can't do it, then
Hold on.
maybe.
I will defend this.
You
Dreamcast
haven't
with my
you
life.
haven't played it that long yet, so
I need a break. I just need a break. I'm just gonna get something to drink, and then I'm gonna reassess.
Nice.